how can we develop a growth mindset? So that is our question.
By the name of Rico Suave Carter. It's very personal for me, but like I said in my last sharing, that I hope what I have to say can maybe touch somebody, inspire somebody, what have you. But in all honesty, I'm not the most religious dude, but I am very spiritual, very spiritual. And it took me, I had to grow, to get to where I'm at, to get to be spiritual, because you were right, I had a lot to share, but I'm going to keep it short, you know what I'm saying? For me, like I said, I'm not as religious, but I am spiritual, so I'm not sure what everybody's religion is or what have, but for me, I had to build my relationship with God, and that kind of goes toward that, I'm not even gonna, I had to build my relationship with God because, what was that thing about growing and the growth? It was the growth and what was the other thing?
Fixed mindset.
Fixed mindset. Because I had the fixed mindset that I could control everything. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I could control everything.
I like that.
And I said, well, I ain't even say. Somebody said to me, your heart is beating. You're breathing air. You know what I'm saying? Your eyes are working. Who do you think is doing that? You? You know what I'm saying? You doing that. Right. Or it must be something bigger than you out there that's doing that. So, what was bigger for me was God, So I had to, I don't want to get too personal. I've had my struggles with, marijuana, alcohol, stuff like that, but I've overcome those things. And that's gotten out of my way, and I was able to have an even stronger relationship with God. I always kept God in my heart. I grew up in the church. But I didn't have a God I understood until I let those things that was fading my relationship with Him go.
I'll just pick back on what you said because you're right. I like that because that is an ideal of, that's a growth mindset, is growing to know that there is some entity, and everybody has different names for it, but it falls under the same, that there is a higher power that's above us, that works along with us to assist us and walks along with us in our journey. So I like that you did mention that, because that is a way to develop a growth mindset, is knowing that I have to step back sometimes because I don't have all the answers. And sometimes when I get stuck, you have to talk to somebody, and that's even more powerful. It goes back to what you said before about sometimes the TV or other individuals, may not be the truth. It's hidden behind
doors.
Yeah.
Right. It's hidden behind evil.
And
sometimes people don't have your best interest at heart, but you know that one person does, the one above, and so whoever you just choose to call it, you call him. In that case, that's where you need to look towards, and that's growth mindset, is realizing that sometimes I gotta step back.
And not always